Hi, it's Robbie Tulip here. I'm a bit of a Sudoku addict, I'm sorry to say, and I just thought that I'd record how I do a Sudoku. So I'm just going to do this Sudoku on um, online with the Sudoku.com, and I'll just find it. So um, here we are. So here's this Sudoku. Now, how I do it is I just start off with the top left box, and in this case there's nothing in that box, but that's okay. And I look for the 9 numbers in that box. So I start off and say 1, no clues for 2, 3 is either down there or up here, 4 is there or there, 5 there or there, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we've got nothing on the first box. Second box, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Still nothing there. It takes a while to get started. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, there we go. That's our first one. So 4 there. And now 2, 5, 6, 7. No joy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9. So now what we've got here, this is an interesting one. We've got 3, 9, 4 up here. That means that 3, 9, and 4 are in those 3 boxes. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you with this Sudoku.com, we can put in numbers provisionally. And the way I do it is I say, okay, 3, 9, 4 are down here. So those 3 are 1, 2, and 6. So I just put 1, 2, 6 there to remind me that. Now we've got 4 there, so that means that we've got 4 and 9 down here. So that means that this one runs out of the notes, and that one's 3. So we're making a bit of progress, and we remind us those 2 are 4 and 9. Okay, so on to this next one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And so I'll start off with 3 in there, because we've got 3 here and 3 here. And 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we've got 4, 5, 5 there, and 6, 7, 8 there. And on to this next one. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 9. And so we've got 1, 2, 5, 6, 5 and 6. So we'll start putting these in. We've got 5 and 6 on that row, and on this row we've got 2 and 9. I just put them in one box because I can remember that, and that then means that we can work out what these ones are, and those 2 are 1 and 7. And so we have the notes. We've got 7 there and there. And now onto this one. 1, 2, 3, 5. So we've got 1 and 2 down here because of those 2 there. So put that one in there. Now the 5 here shows us that we've got the 5 here and 3 here. And now we move on to this next one. And we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. I can't get anything out of that. Let's get onto this one. We've got 1. Looks like we've got 1 and 3 both in that one. Because we've got the 1 and the 3 there and the 1 there. 1 and 3, 1 and 3. That means that those 2 squares are 3. So that helps us a bit, because it means that with the remaining 6 squares in this box, we've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we've got 4. Oh yeah, 5 plus. Oh look, that's good. Just 5. Oh wait a minute. No, 5 and 6 are up here, so can't tell where the 5 is there. Same with 6, and 7 is either here, here, then 8 on those two, and 9, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's our first cut. We've gone through every square on the 81, and we've got an idea of where things are at. So we go back to the first box, and with the extra ones that we put in, we'll get a few more on the second one. Okay, so 1, 2, now we've got 3, 4, 5 is either there. Oh, wait a minute, yeah, we're right. 5 is there or there. 6, those ones. Now, what we've got 3 and 7 here, 3 and 7 here, and 3 here. That means that in this column here, we've got 3 and 7. So I'm just going to put that down as a reminder, and then keep moving. 8 is in those two, and 9 will be somewhere in those ones. And okay, on to this next one. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we've got 3 or there. 6, nothing there. 7, 8, 9. And okay, over here we've got these 4, so which are 2, 5, 6, 7, and can't get any of them. 1, 2, 6, can't get any of them. 4, 9, nope, no joy. Down here, 4, 6, 7, nope, can't get any of that. I'll just put that in there just to remind me. 5 and 6, 2 and 9. Okay, this is starting to look a bit tough. We haven't been able to find anything in this second round, and that means that we're going to have to look even harder. And so here we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, wait a minute. Here we are. We've 8, 8, 9, nothing in there. Okay, here we've found something. This one is 7. Goes 7 there, 7 there, 7 there. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, that's right. And now we're going to have 7 up here, and then 8, 9. Okay, so this is not looking easy because we've gone all the way through, and on that second one we only picked up that 7. That means that in this column we've got 5 and 6. That 6 means that the 6s are either in that column or that column, and that column or that one. So that means that the 6 must be up here, and the 5 must be here. So that's using a slightly more complicated way to find those ones. And now, did that help us at all? That shows us that the 8 and the 9 aren't in that one, but yeah, that's okay. And so what we've got here is 4, 6, 8, 9 in those remaining boxes. But so 4 is in those two, 6 is in 1, 2, 3, 8 is in 1, 2, 9 is in 1, 2, 3. But that doesn't actually give us anything. We need a little bit more information to find what's in there. So I'm getting to a situation where I'm worried that I'm going to have to guess, and to uh, uh, and that's what happens when you're doing the expert ones. Usually, if you're doing one that's easy, then you shouldn't ever have to guess. But sometimes in the expert one, they give you three chances with the mistakes, and that's no good if you're doing it in the newspaper. You can't really guess, but with this online one, you can guess. So um, I have to take a calculated guess, and so because I've got the 3 and 7 in here, now that means that in this column, I've also got 1, 2, 4, and 9. And so there's a 1 and 2 there, there's a 1 and 2 there. So that's a 4 and 9, and that's a 4 and 9. So I'm just going to guess that one is a 4. And I'm right. Good. That's lucky. And now that suddenly opens up a whole lot more um, information for me, because I know that those 3 and 7 are in those two. So because that's a 3, that means that that one's a 3, and that one is a 7. Now let's keep going. We'll find some more. And so now we can just go through from top to bottom again. 1, 2, 5, 6, 8, 9, and we've got no, 1, no, 2, 5. 5 is either there or there. 6, no, in one of those 4. 8 is in those two, and 9 is in those two. So I haven't got anything there. Now let's look here. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that's a 7, 9 is one of those two. So still nothing in this one. Over here, we're good. We've found the 7 there, so that's going to be helpful. And so that means that we've got um, 2 and 5. Those two. So we've got the 5 there. This is going to help us. Okay, so we've got 5 and 2 in that one, and that's going to solve these two, which is 5 and 6. And that means that this one is 6, and this column is 4, 8, 9. So we've got 8, 9 there. That means that that one's 4. And so 8, 9 here means that that one's 2. And that one's 9. And over. Okay, so let's see. Let's go back to the start now that we've got, filled in a few more. So 1, 2. Yeah, we've got 1 here, 5. And 6, and 8, and 9. Okay, that's help. So it's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 7. Okay, here we are. This is good. We've got a 7. 7, and that means that that one's going to be 9, which previous. How about 8? 8 is one of those two. Okay, so we're making a bit of progress. Down here, we've added the 4 in there, so that means that we can solve this one. 4 and 9, and now 1, 2, 6. Is that any help? So we know that the 6 is in there, but it's 1. We'll see down here, because we've got the 1 and 2, which We don't know where they are, the 1 and the 3 over here. So those are all cascade, and it means that we can't find anything out over here. So we're going to have to start going through. So, okay, 1, 2, 3, 6, 8. So we know that that's the 1 is in there, and the 2 is either there or there. 3 is in that one or that one. 6, haven't found it yet, and the 8. So we're still not having much joy. It's still a bit slow. 1, 2, 6, couldn't find anything there. 4, 6, 7. Okay, we've got 7, 7, 7. That means that that one's a 7. And any luck with the 4 and the 6? Doesn't look like it. We're still waiting to find out. I still can't get those 1 and 2s. We might get something in this one. So let's have a look. It's 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we've got a 5 there. 5. Now we've got 6 in those two. And then what about 8? 8 is still in those 3. And 9 is here. We found a 9. That's good. That's up a 9. And that means that the 9 is here and the 8 is here. And that then gives us the 8 up here. And that puts the 8 into that one. And so now back to the first column. 1, 2, 6, 9. And 1, 2 is no use. 6 and 9 is something. That means we'll put 9 there. And across to this one. 1, 2, 3, 6. So I've got 1, 2, 3, and 6. Still no good. 1, 2, 6 over here. Okay. That's right. We've got the 6 there. We've got the 6 down here. That means that this one's 6. And so we've got 1, 2. Now, what often happens if you've got 3 boxes in a row where you know that the 1 and 2 are on either in those columns, in those columns, in those columns. So we just have to find some external information to that column in order to find the 1 and 2. So we'll just keep looking. And remember, we're looking at 4 and 6 here. Nothing. 1 and 2, we won't find that for a while. 2, 3, 4, 6. Now let's hope that there's something in here. Okay, so we know that the 6 is in the bottom column, and those 2, we've got 2, 3, 4. Oh, there we are. We found it. The 4 is there and the 4 is there. That means that that one is a 4. Okay, so now 2, 3, 6. Let's see if that helps us at all. So the 2 is there, and by filling in the 4, that means that the 2 is restricted to that column, and similarly is restricted to those 2, whereas before it could have been in that one. And now we know that the 2 is there, and this is going to start to solve our final cascade, and that means that we go back to our 2 here and start to fill them in. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 3, 3. Now we've got 2, 6 here. So 2, 6, and I'll just fill them in quickly. 6, and that's 4. Yep. And here we've got 1 through 6. When you get to the end, it's pretty quick. 3, 6, and these are going to be my last 2, which are going to be 1 and 6. And so that's 6, and the final one is 1. There we are. We've done it. So completed. And that's how you do a Sudoku. So thanks very much. Okay, bye bye.